Most people within 10 years of retirement are doing something that feels like progress, but is actually keeping them stuck. They're saving, they're investing, they're trying, but they have no sequence. And in retirement planning, sequence is everything. Today, I'm going to fix that permanently. Here's what nobody tells you when you're 5 to 10 years out from retirement. It's not about how hard you're working for your money. It's about the order you're working with it. I've sat across from clients doing everything right, saving consistently, investing regularly, checking the boxes. But because they had no sequence, they were missing their employer match, overfunding the wrong accounts, creating tax problems, and leaving themselves exposed when life went sideways. I've seen it over and over, and the fix is always the same. The Retirement Waterfall Method. 7 steps in order, because every dollar is supposed to have its job. You fill one bucket, then it flows to the next. The order is the strategy. Stay with me, because by the end, you'll know exactly what step you're on and what to do next. But before we get into it, I'm Jacqueline Shattuck, a certified financial planner and founder of Golden Wealth Strategies. I also co-host a 4-time Emmy-nominated TV show that airs nationally on PBS right now. So check that out if you haven't already. Also, if you've never thought about money in this practical way, stick around, because this is the kind of no-fluff retirement strategy I share every week, so make sure you're subscribed. Now, the beginning of this is gonna seem super rudimentary, but each step has to build off of the next one, so we're taking it slowly. Step 1, it's basic, I know, but I see this missed every day. The emergency fund. Before we grow money, we protect it. The biggest reason plans fall isn't bad investments. It's a bad month. It's job loss, medical bills. Without the cushion, you're going into debt. 3 to 6 months of essential expenses, liquid and accessible. Ask yourself, if income stopped tomorrow, how long before pressure hits? If it's weeks, start with 1 month and build. And no, credit cards do not count as an emergency fund. Which leads me to step 2, eliminate high interest debt. This is the biggest leak, credit cards at 18 to 24%. Honestly, I'm seeing them averaging closer to 30 these days. You cannot out-invest 30% on credit cards. Paying it off is a guaranteed return. No market beats that right now. Focus on anything in double digits. Mortgage and low rate loans can come later. Step 3, employer match. If you're not getting the full match, you're leaving part of your paycheck behind. It's not free money. I don't like that term, because it's money your employer planned to pay you, and you're just forfeiting it by not contributing the correct amount to get the full match. This is an instant 50 to 100% return depending on the match, and no investment compares. Even if you're working on earlier steps, get to the match as fast as possible. Step 4, tax advantaged accounts. Now we build the real wealth. The 401ks, the IRAs, the Roth accounts, they all play a role. The goal isn't just a big balance, it's a big after-tax balance. Not all dividends are taxed the same. Ordinary dividends can be taxed like income, while qualified dividends get lower capital gains rates. That difference compounds over time. And if you're 50 plus, use the catch-up contributions to accelerate. Quick pause. If this is hitting home for you, this is exactly what I do with clients one-to-one. The framework is simple, but the situation, your situation, is specific. If you want clarity on your exact next step, there's a link below to book a call. No pressure, just clarity. Step 5, HSA, one of the most underrated tools. Triple tax advantage. Tax deductible in, tax-free growth, tax-free withdrawals for medical expenses. Healthcare is one of the biggest retirement costs. This can cover it with tax-free dollars. Treat it like a wealth bucket, not a spending account. Step 6, taxable investments. Retirement isn't just about having money, it's about accessing it when you want. You want to be able to access it without all of those rules and age limits. Taxable accounts give flexibility. They allow you to retire early, make large purchases, avoid penalties. This is where true freedom comes from. And truthfully, this is what the wealthy use to stay wealthy. They borrow from this particular account when they need money so they don't have to pay income taxes while maintaining investments in the market. It's a powerful account. And finally, step 7, lifestyle optimization. Now, this is when you optimize. Now, this is when you live. You pay off the low interest debt if it gives you peace of mind. You upgrade your lifestyle intentionally. You spend more on what matters, but this comes fast. Most people start here and it works until it doesn't. By the time you reach this step, everything underneath is already working. And it's great if you have family to support you getting through these steps faster, but many of us, myself included, we don't. But don't worry, because going through with this isn't a sacrifice. It's creating an opportunity for yourself and your loved ones. Quick recap. The full waterfall: emergency fund, high interest debt, employer match, tax advantaged accounts, HSA, taxable investing, then lifestyle optimization. Each step flows into the next. No skipping, no jumping around. Here's the truth. Most people don't have a money problem. They have a structure problem. Once the structure is in place, everything feels clearer and more controlled. Here's what to do this week. Write down the 7 steps, circle the one you're on, be honest, then book a call. Knowing the framework is step 1, but having someone apply it to your numbers is what moves the needle. You've worked too hard for your money to feel random. It should be working just as hard in the right order. Let's make sure that it is. Subscribe if you haven't already. Practical retirement content every single week for people who are serious about getting this right. Stay golden, and I'll see you in the next one.